Welcome back, and let me straight away take you to Uttarkashi tunnel rescue, which has entered 13th day. 41 workers are being taken care through emergency pipes, but machine continue to encounter hurdles. Now let me straight away go to my correspondent Nivriti Mohan, who's there, and these are the latest visuals which you see on your screen. These are the latest visuals, and my correspondent Nivriti Mohan is there. So let us keep Nivriti Mohan on one side and the latest visuals on the other side, because this is the crucial hour. I'm not going to put any time. Most important thing, I'm not going to put any time. But if you look at these visuals, let us play these visuals. If you look at these visuals, it will tell you the work is going on 24/7. People are working hard. Men are working hard. That's the courage under fire. But 41 men are trapped there. Nivriti, tell me what's happening. अभी क्या हो रहा है?
जी बिल्कुल, the latest update that we have got right now is that there was another obstruction in the way of the auger machine, and auger machine was not working until say about 4:30 p.m. today, and the obstruction was that the pipe that is used to strengthen the tunnel, it had fallen on the auger machine and had made a little damage to the drill which is used, and then auger machine was not working. इसके बाद auger machine को बाहर निकाल दिया जाना पड़ा था, क्योंकि जब भी आप auger machine का इस्तेमाल करते हैं और इस तरह की obstruction अगर आपके सामने आती है तो आपको पहले auger machine को बाहर निकालना होता है. Only then you can go inside and cut the obstruction. So they had to pull the auger machine out, and it took them say about 2 hours to pull it out, and then some team had went inside the pipe, and they had cut the pipe that had fallen on the other pipe which is planned to be used to bring the workers out of the tunnel. So that pipe had also bent, and then what happened, they had to cut about 1.2 meters of the bent pipe, and that reduced the distance that was covered by 1.2 meters. That means earlier they had reached up to 48 meters, and then 1.2 meters because of cutting of that pipe was reduced, and it makes it now around 46.8 meters that has been covered. So 1.2 meters of distance was reduced, and but the authorities are telling that they are not going to take much of time to rescue the workers, and they are working very hard on that. But the latest update from the sources that I have got is that auger machine, though it started working after 4:30 and around 5 p.m. it had started working, but around at 5:30 p.m. or 6 p.m. It encountered another obstacle. What is that obstacle is yet to be known, because I am getting this information from the sources. So the auger machine is, as per my knowledge, through the sources, it is not working as yet.
Can you, Nivriti, just stay with me. Nivriti, just stay with me. Just stay with me. Let's put this on screen. Let's put this on screen. Let us show what Nivriti has reported. Let us show those iron pipes that, this is the issue. All these collapsed pipes, that's the issue. This is the issue. This is the issue. This is the issue. This is what our men are battling. This is the job. This is the job they are doing. This is what they have to do. Basically, when the mountain collapses, and this is the sort of building that is taking place. This is the hardware which is being encountered by the machine, and you would be thinking, what is this? Because mountains are made of rocks, mountains are made of soil. No, this is the part that collapsed. Now, in that collapsed part, when machine goes inside, this becomes the hurdle, because iron is a hurdle. You just can't make your way through it. So it has to be removed. People have to go inside. They have to use different instruments. That is why it is tough. That is why it is challenging. But all adequate arrangements have been done. Let me go back to Nivriti. Nivriti, this is the issue now. This is the issue. The iron parts, the girders, which create obstacles. Correct me?
Yes, the iron part, the iron material that is being used to strengthen the tunnel. All that material is falling with the muck with it, and because the iron girders and iron pipes that are falling on the machine, they are obstructing the path of the machine. And to remove the entire thing, to cut those girders and to cut those pipes that are falling, you have to pull back the auger machine, and it takes 2 hours just to pull it back. And after that, it
Are you
takes
saying 2
hours
hours,
to cut
Nivriti?
all those
2
iron
hours.
parts.
Are you
Be
saying
it
2 hours? 2 hours
2
to pull
hours,
it back?
yes,
My
yes.
God. Which means 2 hours to pull it
Yes,
back, 2 hours to
as-
put it inside.
Yes.
And then it starts functioning. So is the work on inside, Nivriti?
Yes,
And
then
how
it
many
starts
meters to
functioning.
go? कितने और मीटर बचे हैं, इतना तो बताइए.
देखिए 57 मीटर की बात की गई थी, 57 meters, and out of that they had covered 48 meters till yesternight, I would say. And today we got the information that 1.2 meters has been reduced because they had to cut the iron pipe that they had put inside, that they had inserted into the tunnel, the drilled part of the tunnel, to rescue workers, because the pipe had bent and 1.2 meters had to be cut, and the distance was reduced from 48 meters to 46.8 meters, because 1.2 again got reduced. It got increased, in fact, to be covered. So now around 4 to 5 meters is the distance that is crucial and that they have to cover, and then another 7 to 8 meters that won't be very difficult for them to cover. But let me tell you one more thing, sir, that there was a test done inside, which was a ground penetration test. Then ground penetration through some radiation it was done, and through that test they came to know that there is no metallic obstruction up to 4 to 5 meters now. But again, after that we came to know that auger machine has again faced or encountered some obstruction, and it has stopped working. Now it is to be seen that the obstruction that it has encountered, whether it is a metallic obstruction or it is a rock kind of a thing, those details are yet to come to us. So we can only update about the kind of obstruction the machine has faced after the officials tell us. But
So
this is for
Nivriti,
sure that there is some
Nivriti,
obstruction
couple of
that
quick
the machine has
questions.
encountered, and it has
Nivriti. Quick questions and quick answers. Is work on, or yes or not?
No, the auger machine is right now not working according to my sources.
Okay. So are you saying that the auger machine is not working? This is the sort of working that is taking place. Second question. When do you expect the auger machine to work?
Okay. Right now, because it has again faced some obstruction. Let us see what kind of obstruction it is. The information is yet to come to us. So when the information comes, we can only tell after that, sir.
Okay. Second thing, can you ask your camera person to zoom as to what the workers are doing? Because right now you have told me the work has stopped because there is some obstacle in front of the auger machine. Can you just pan it so we can play the current visuals for our viewers? कैमरा पर्सन से बोलिए कुछ दिखाएं जो आपके पीछे चल रहा है.
Rahul, can you just pan the camera inside
ये
the
दिखाएं
tunnel?
क्या हो रहा है यहाँ?
जी बिल्कुल. Workers are there. The work is on. But the problem that is there is that auger machine has faced again. It has faced some obstacle again. What kind of obstacle it is? Is it a metal? Is it a metal piece? Is it a girder or some kind of pipe or a rock that has come in front of it that is yet to be identified? They must have identified it, but the info has not reached us as yet. My sources are telling me that auger machine is not working, in the sense it is in working condition,
Okay.
but right now because of the obstruction ahead, it is not working right now. So this is the situation, but you can see वहाँ पे हलचल काफ़ी आपको नज़र आएगी. जो laborers हैं या workers हैं, the rescue workers, other workers, they are working day and night, and you can see all the people, all the security forces, the NDRF teams, the SDRF teams, everybody is here. It doesn't matter to them if the auger machine is working or not.
Nivriti, you are there. I can see Nivriti.
To be rescued.
Nivriti, I can see you. I can see reporters behind. I can see personnel behind. I can see the sort of hard work everyone is putting in. I know it. You know, it's cold out there. It's a tough place to report, and you have done a fabulous job, Nivriti, bringing every aspect of what tunnel rescue is all about. But before I close this edition of On Point, let me leave you with a conversation with Nivriti, who is standing in front of me, had with one of the topmost global expert on what it means to be tunneling, what it means to be a tunnel expert, what it means to rescue people from a tunnel. Let's play that out.
So so right now we have with us Arnold Dix, who is the tunneling expert from Australia, who has been pitched in by the government or the agencies. Who has pitched you in, sir?
It's the government, the federal government, I think.
Okay. What are the difficulties right now that you are finding while rescuing the workers inside?
Oh, well, the difficulty is that the Himalayas are they've got all their surprises there, and so geologically, technically, from an engineering point of view, scientifically, just when I think I know what's going to happen, something else happens, and so the whole team, especially the Himalayan specialists who are here, we're struggling with all of that. Just the sheer size, the complexity, the dynamics. The mountain's alive, so that's what's really causing us.
What exactly are the geological challenges that you're facing right now?
Well, the first exact geological challenge, it's rocks hitting you on the head, like get really basic. So there's our own protection. There's always the risk that we're going to be injured or killed ourselves as we're doing the rescue. That's everyone who's in there. The mountain's already told us that it's not happy with the first big avalanche, and the risk is that there'll be more, and so we're having to be extra alert and vigilant for any warning signs that another collapse is going to occur. And that, because it's the Himalayas, there's nothing like it. This is as dangerous, as difficult as it gets anywhere on the planet.
You were telling me that it is continuously falling. How many times have you faced obstructions or obstacles while working to dig in or
well, everyone who's working in there, that's all the time. So it's not raining rocks in the sense that when we're in there we're all getting hit on the head, but we've got all sorts of scientific equipment set up there with laser beams and everything all fired around, watching the rock, making sure it's not moving, analysing anything that falls. It's like alive in there, and not just rocks falling, but listening, touching. So, when I go into the tunnel, I actually touch the walls. I feel what the rock is doing. I'm listening to what the rock is saying. Really trying to understand how it's about to move, because I know if it moves very much, that's it for all of us. So, yeah, it's you've got to concentrate.
With all this gear, you must be wondering if I'm climbing a mountain. Well, let me give you a wider look of this place. This is Asia's largest mountain of shame.
A mountain of waste, almost the height of the Qutub Minar.
When you enter capital cities of some of the biggest countries in the world, you don't have 3 garbage mountains waiting to welcome you depending on whichever side of the city you enter from.
The thing is that a lot of times we talk about landfills only when there's a fire at the landfill. You need to understand that a landfill is at fire almost throughout the year. It's